Hello, welcome to the sports segment here on the AM Show. My name is Benedict Osu. Today is a Tuesday, and we're going to talk UEFA Champions League. Well, the first semi-final, first leg between Liverpool and AS Roma is happening tonight at Anfield. So we'll talk about that, and also we'll look at matches that played here on the local scene yesterday in the Ghana Premier League. 2 matches, matchday night games. One was rained off on Sunday, so they had to replay it yesterday at the Barbara Stadium. It was a game involving Liberty Professionals and then Bekum Chelsea, and then the other game which was played at the Wu Park involving Dreams FC and then Indiana Stars. We'll talk about that. Also, Accra Great Olympics are 64 years today. Oligbobo, all the accolades you can think of for Accra Great Olympics. We'll talk briefly about them. I'll tell you what they've done so far in their 64 years, the trophies they've won here on the local scene, and what they're struggling now here on the local scene. I'll tell you about it. But we have to start with some issue regarding the Ghana Olympic Committee, and President and Board Chairman of the Ghana Rugby, Herbert Mensah, has advised the Ghana Olympic Committee to take a strong position on transparency. Now, the GOC has been in the news for the wrong reasons following Ghana's abysmal showing at the just ended Commonwealth Games. And on top of all the issues from the Games is the visa scandal, which the association is alleged to have taken part in. Now, Herbert Mensah, who doubles as chairman of the GOC's Media Relations Subcommittee, wants the association to take a critical look at their internal organs, especially when it comes to preparing for international games.
I think that the scandal is just terrible. You know, I'm a globalist, first and foremost, which is why my biggest problem in Ghana is the fact that I look at Ghana before I look at politics and the Ghanaian. And I think that where you have an issue like this, and we shouldn't forget that it's not the first time. Look at what we had during the World Cup. Look at what we've had in every major sporting event that Ghana goes to. It appears as though we have issues that affect our credibility. And every time it happens, I'm deeply saddened. Now I'm more so, because even though I was not a part of the Gold Coast team, I am sad. And I was abroad. I've been abroad for most of this year. So hearing it whilst I was abroad was even more saddening, you know, off the back of many other little scandals of the sort. And I think that the GOC themselves have to take a very strong position. The strong position on the following. 1, transparency. People need to understand the process and therefore culpability. People don't need to hide behind that. The process insofar as how do people go to an event? Which of the sports federation heads, first and foremost, recommends people to participate or to support? And what is the legitimacy in that? And where there isn't any, we need to look at that process. And those presidents, any of us, should be brought to book and held to task. Then we have to look at our own internal systems. What is it that our Secretary General signs off for? And what is the mandate to sign off? At what level? As with every event, we are only a part player. The ultimate responsibility comes from the NSA, as we have seen in the past in other games, and from the ministry itself. And then to determine from that who signed off what. I'm heartened because His Excellency the President has immediately asked for an investigation. There's not been what we've had in the past. The investigation is very clear, and from that we'll see levels of culpability.
Was Herbert Mensah. He's president of the Ghana Rugby Association, also a member of the Ghana Olympic Committee, sharing his thoughts on what's been happening since Ghana went for the Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia. We have to do some more, and CAF President Ahmad has congratulated Mohamed Salah for winning the Professional Footballers Association Award. The award was held on Sunday evening, and he beat the likes of Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City, also David Silva of Manchester City, David De Gea of Manchester United to the award.
Federation of African Football President Ahmad has congratulated Liverpool's Mohamed Salah for winning the PFA's Player of the Year award on Sunday. President Ahmad said Salah has really made Africa proud. As the reigning African Player of the Year, he has proven that African players have the ability to rub shoulders with the best in the world.
All right, okay, so that was the story there. Ahmad congratulating Mohamed Salah for winning the PFA Player of the Year. We'll talk about Mohamed Salah and Liverpool in a jiffy, but yesterday here on the low coast in Ghana Premier League matches were played at the Babara Stadium. Was a game which was rained off on Sunday, which had to be replayed, and was Liberty Professionals and Bichim United. Bichim defeated Liberty by 2-1. It was Bekum Chelsea rather. They defeated Liberty by 2-1, and Dreams FC Diana Stars also ended 2-0 in favour of Dreams FC. Patrick Arthur and then Issa Yakubu were goal scorers for Dreams FC. And I made mention of Accra Great Olympics turning 64 yesterday. Well, in their history, they've won 2 Premier League titles and also 3 FA Cup titles. But now, in the last 2 decades or so, things have not been going well for Accra Great Olympics. Last season, they were in the Premier League, and if you remember, they were the reason why this season's Premier League delayed. They took the Football Association to court, and we're just trying to see if they can make it to the Premier League. So it's not been the same for Accra Great Olympics. At 2, when they join us on Sports Today, we'll get officials of Accra Great Olympics and speak to them what they make of their 64 years in existence and what they've won as a club. We'll look at all those issues here when they join us at 2 on Sports Today.